I remember that in June of 2014, I was having a conversation with one of my mentors, Pastor Keith Townsend, and I was telling him that I was seeing the need in the Hispanic community to go back to the Bible, to go back to studying the Bible as the only way to live out our Christianity. And he told me at the same moment, I remember, oh, there is a church that is looking for a Hispanic leader to start up a group. And I said, well, let's take a look. That's a confirmation. So we went to take a look of this church in Linwood, and I didn't like it. It was funny because I was looking for a place not to rent. I was looking for a place to partner with them and basically get a space for free. And I didn't like the place. We went to Creekside in Redmond, and I remember that the first thing that the pastor said, it was Pastor Doug. Before I started speaking, he said, "You are the answer for our prayers." And I was, what? Oh, you have been praying for me? Yes, we have been expecting someone like you. That was the introduction that moved my heart. And from that moment on, a new story started to develop in my heart, in the heart of my wife, and in this vision that I had of having a group, Hispanic group, that can focus the Christianity in the Bible again. In 3 years, we had the opportunity to do many things. For example, Sunday service, Bible study at home and in the church, sharing meals, camping, praying time together, a full quarter of music training in Spanish, celebration, spending time with people is what really creates relationships. Baptism, we have some speakers coming to preach to our place. During the time of Pastor Vic, big changes were made. It was a very important time because Pastor Vic was very worried about defining who we were and what is going to be our role here. So 3 changes were adopted. Number 1, we were not going to be a different church. I was not pursuing to have my own church. I was pursuing to be part of Creekside. So it became a ministry of Creekside. And the first thing to do, we changed our name from Centro Bíblico Manto de Amor to Igesia Hispana Creekside. I also started the process of credential with the Covenant Church. So I started taking classes, going to different places. And that was a really blessing time and a very good experience. And also, I became officially a pastoral staff for Creekside as a volunteer pastor for the Hispanic community. There is a deep gratitude of every person of this Hispanic group to the mother church, to the American side of Creekside. They are impacted of what they have done for us. They are moved because they are living the Bible through what they're doing, having us here and sharing everything with us. They show us that the Bible can become a reality, not just words, but actions.
And I want to thank you so much for all these 3 years that you guys have allowed us to be here with you and to be part of this beautiful family. We feel so blessed for being part of your family. We are one family and we really appreciate everything that you have done for us during these 3 years.
I want to take this opportunity to thank Creekside for opening the doors since 2014. We're so blessed to be here and be part of a family, Creekside family.
Quiero agradecer a la Iglesia Americana Creekside por el apoyo y todo lo que nos ha dado a toda la congregación hispana. Eso demuestra el amor de Dios hacia cada uno de nosotros.
También agradezco a la Iglesia Americana por esa bendición que el Señor nos está dando, de que sin pedirnos nada a cambio, ellos nos han entregado su amor, la paciencia que tienen con nosotros, que nos indirectamente nos enseñan que debemos dar sin pensar en recibir nada.
Quiero agradecerle a la Iglesia Americana Creekside por lo que hacen por nosotros. Eso me demuestra el amor que ustedes tienen por nosotros y el amor de Dios.
Quisiera agradecerle a la Iglesia Creekside Americana por el apoyo y el soporte que nos dan, porque es una iglesia que se comporta con una humildad y una nobleza que no he podido ver en otras iglesias.
Quiero dar las gracias por habernos acogido durante 3 años. Soy un miembro nuevo en el grupo, pero he sido notablemente bendecido con todo lo que hemos recibido de parte de la Iglesia Americana.
I believe that a new chapter for Creekside is coming. And in this chapter, Pastor Mark is going to be our leader. And God is going to be telling us what to do through the Bible, through the Holy Spirit, and through the fellowship that Creekside has been showing to the community. Thank you, Creekside. Thank you, brothers and sisters. I know that one day this will be mentioned in heaven.